Hello and welcome Lise Lindstrom, Salome for the BSO concerts this week in Poole and Birmingham. Afternoon rehearsals will be starting shortly, so thank you for joining us to answer a few questions that have been sent in by our audience members by email, Facebook and on Twitter.
Great.
So first question, how does your approach between a concert performance and a fully staged opera differ?
Well, it is actually quite very different. In a staged performance, you're relating to your characters almost face to face. On stage, in a concert performance, you're relating to the audience face to face. So it shifts the energy a little bit. And the challenge is staying connected to the words and to the music as you would be in a staged production. The benefit that we have in this performance is that we have the beautiful Bournemouth Symphony behind us, and they're just stunning. It's an exciting sound that comes from that orchestra.
Fantastic. So we hear you are performing Salome again next week in Lyon, and this fan would like to know, do you have to completely rethink the role, considering that you're working with a new director?
Actually, this is not going to be a staged performance, so unlike the one we're doing here, we've had the benefit of having a stage director. In Lyon, it's simply a concert performance. I think when you do a role multiple times, there are parts of the character that never get altered. So my general Salome will come with me to Lyon, but she's also here in Bournemouth. What will be different is the concept of delivery and how we communicate to the audience.
Brilliant. This question, do you prefer single one-off performances or a long run of opera?
Oh, that's a great question. There are benefits and drawbacks to both, as you might imagine. So the one-off performance, it's sort of unfulfilling in a way. It's a lot of build-up and a lot of energy goes into it, and then you just have one performance to get it right. So I do prefer more than one performance in general. When you have a run of 10 or 15 of the same piece, it can be a challenge to find new things every night, but it's completely possible, and it's one of the reasons why I love my job, is it's never ever boring. So the one-off is a whole lot of energy and build up for one night, and then you sort of think, oh goodness, I wish I had another shot at it. And then the multiples, you just have to be creative about what you find in the character. But that's the joy of music, and that's the joy of opera.
Brilliant. And finally, one last question. So we have Puccini, we have Richard Strauss, Turandot and Salome, two roles which you've performed as recently and received praise for. How are the roles different, and which do you prefer and why?
Oh my goodness, was that an audience question?
It was.
Oh, that's a great question. Which do I prefer? I'm sorry, I can't, it's sort of like asking which child you like more. I can't really answer that. I like them both so very much. Turandot is my girl. I've sung her so many times, and I just love trying to find more within that persona, within the very limited scope of what was written and what Puccini actually left for us. So I love the challenge of it, and it's just stunning music. It's beautiful music. Salome, the challenge with Salome is that she's such a young girl, and she's already so demented. She's really got a few screws loose, and to try and find the empathy within that character I find incredibly challenging and fulfilling. So I don't know if I've answered the question, but I really love them both, and I love that I get to alternate, because that then it's like a feast. I just get to keep finding more and more color, more and more depth of character, more and more voice to add to it.
Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you, Lise Lindstrom. To say we're just a little bit excited about these concerts this week would be a massive understatement. We're very much looking forward to it.
Thank you so much. I'm so pleased to be here, really.